Hello everybody, I'm Sharpened Blade, and today we're going to have a quick look at the Monterey Bay Knives Slayback. Now this is just an overview, it's not a full-on review. Like I said before, fingerprints on there already. This is a fingerprint magnet. Like I said before, I am selling quite a few knives. And actually, it's kind of nice to sell knives because the less knives I have in my collection, the more at peace I feel. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah. So I'm selling knives like crazy. I've sold quite a few. I haven't made videos on all the knives I sold, but I sold them, so that's that. But anyways, this is the overview of the Slayback. Now, I'm messing around with camera settings, and I'm messing around with my lighting a little bit. So I may adjust things here and there, and things may look a little odd, but I'm trying to make my videos look a little bit better. Unfortunately, I'm still me, so things are still not going to be very professional, but at least they might look a little better. We'll see. Anyways, so you know, like I say, it's overview. So basically, what you're looking at is a 7-inch knife, 3-inch blade, and a 4-inch handle. It's in ZDP 189 blade steel, and it's a titanium handle. So you know, it's a nice looking knife. Good materials for the price. They go for around $200. Yeah, 180 to 200 depends on the model you get. There's even an XL version of this knife out if you want a bigger version. But anyways. Yeah, I really like this. I may not sell this. I'm not sure because I do actually really like this knife, but we'll see. If I keep it, I'll do like a full-on review of it. But the action is crazy good. That's one thing about Monterey Bay Knives. Their action is really nice. They do an excellent job on their detents. You can see the line there for the laminated ZDP 189. Yeah, they do an excellent job. Fit and finish is great. Action is great. And since Ray Laconico designs very plain, simplistic knives, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I don't mind that so much. The ergos are usually pretty good on his knives because they're very neutral handle shapes. So, you know, it feels good in hand. Can't complain there. But what I really like is the action. Fantastic action. Now, I'll give you a little quick look. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and give you a better look. Titanium backspacer and pocket clip. Centering. Can't really see the tip that well. There. Centering is perfect. Really nice looking. I'll give you a close-up of the blade. Really sharp looking blade. You can see the Monterey Bay Knives logo, and you can see our Laconico. Oh yeah, zoom out. So yeah, really nice. I haven't done much cutting with this. I've carried it and cut. It's super slicey, very sharp. But I haven't really tested it by any means. Not that I test my knives for sharpness, edge retention and stuff like that. I test for sharpness, but edge retention, don't really do that because I don't use my knives very hard. So I'm not the best for that information. But I have heard that this is very, very hard. It's a very hardened steel. So the HRC is, I think, 69 to 70. Don't take that. You know, I think that's what it is. I'm not sure, but actually, I can look it up. Just let me look. I think it's right here. There's a disclaimer usually. Yeah, here we go. Doesn't say. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, it's very, like, it's a hard steel. So it should hold an edge very, very well. That's the main benefit of that. Other than this funky little line. That's pretty cool. But anyway, really, really nice blade. Really usable. Like I said, it was slicey. This kind of blade shape. Oh, what would you call this? It's straight here, so you know that lends itself to a Wharncliffe. I would say it's a Wharncliffe. Yeah, sheep's foot is usually more like, and then a little bit of curve there. So if you didn't know what means, it's just like it's not as long a nose. It's more of like a, you know, like a sheep's foot is shaped like a, you know, a sheep. Its foot is, yeah. It's hoof. Do sheeps have hoofs? Anyways, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah. So this is a Wharncliffe. I would call it a Wharncliffe. I'm pretty sure it's a Wharncliffe. And yeah, there's a slight curve here near the butt of the blade, which gives it its sway back feel and look and design. But it's called the Slayback because it's a slayer, straight up slayer. But anyway, in case you wanted some actual information, Wharncliffe, satin finish, very very nice. They did like the grind lines I showed you before. The grind lines are really nice on this. It is a fingerprint magnet, so keep a little hanky close because you'll probably have to wipe your fingerprints off there quite often. Like I said multiple times, very slicey, came very sharp. Although I bought this off of a friend, so he may have put his own edge on there. I'm not sure, but any of the other Monterey Bay knives I've had came very sharp too. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a factory edge, but it is very sharp. Either way, yeah. Overall, really nice looking because they do a good job with the detent and also with their flippers. The flipper tabs have just a little bit, or this one I should say, has a little, I'm going to zoom in again. Has a little bit of jimping on there. Just a smidge. Just a little smidge of jimping on there. And, you know, zoom out! Yeah, that's all you need. No jimping anywhere else on this because kind of a gentlemanly knife, even though it has Slay in the title. But yeah, no fingerprints. Anyway, I really like this knife. I know you're not really probably getting much of much useful information from this video, but I mean, it's awesome. You should check one out if you like the look of it. Most Monterey Bay knives are awesome that I've handled. I've handled most of their lineup, and they're awesome. It just depends on if you like the design or not. As far as fit and finish goes, and as far as the action goes, I'm trying to cut myself. You've got yourself quite a knife. Now, one thing I really enjoy is, I just remembered as I was closing this, is the access to, I'm zooming in, oh, motion sickness. Access to the liner lock is enjoyable because they have that tab that sticks out. See that right there? That's the liner lock. They don't make a little indentation here to slide your finger in. They just stick the liner lock out. But it works, you know? It works. I'm going to hold it on the blade. You just go boop, boop, and it works really well. I like that. It's also it's also, you know, milled out along there too, so you got lots of room to stick your finger in there. So, and lockup. We might as well look at the lockup too, so you can leave this video saying I learned something today, at least one thing. Lockup. I can't see it from there. It's about 20%, so it's a good lockup. But yeah, nice. It carries well too. It's not deep carry. That's what you're looking at there, you know, for sticking out of your pocket. They're, you know, people are gonna know you got something in your pocket. But it's not, you know, but it's not crazy sticking outing. It doesn't stick out crazy bad. But, you know, people will still see that you have a knife. You have not necessarily a knife, but you have something in your pocket. But it doesn't stick out crazy bad. But it's not a hot spot. Like, this knife has no hot spots. I haven't used it a lot, but I have used it enough to know that if I was going to experience a hot spot with this, I would have. And that's the nice thing about milled titanium clips, is that no hot spots. But anyways, what we got? 11 minutes. That's long enough. I promise I'll have some actual reviews coming up. If someone were to walk in and see me doing this in front of a camera in my basement with a bunch of knives behind me going, polishing a knife, then, questions would be raised. But I would just say, I'm sharpened blade. But that probably wouldn't help either. No. Anyway, yeah, like I say, I promise I'll have some actual reviews coming up. I'm just kind of having fun with these videos, because it's more casual. And yeah, nothing really to complain about this one too much. It's not a perfect knife. No knives are perfect. You gotta be honest. There's no such thing as a perfect knife. There can't be a perfect knife, because if there was a perfect knife, we would buy it, and then we would have no reason to buy anymore. So there can't be a perfect knife, ever. There can't be. Like, promise me you won't make a perfect knife. But anyways, no, it's not a perfect knife, but it's a dang good one. Yeah, really, really like it. If I do, I don't know if I want to sell this or not. I really like it. It's such a nice action. So easy. I don't know. Anyway, if you happen to make it to this point, give yourselves a round of applause. Because this is, I don't know, hopefully this is at least entertaining. And not just stupid. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care.